heard from a cute friend of mine yesterday that, I was born to be rich and be famous. So I'm like, yes, I believe you.
I was born this way.
Yeah. That was me.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Hi. So we're here and we have a new episode of the podcast, and we're calling it Teatime. So we spill the tea, the beans, all the truths, and all the issues, and all the whatever that's like going on here and outside of the campus. So I'm your host, Dan Marquez, and I have with me the beautiful Jaden and the lovely Aaron. Lovely Aaron.
I'm also beautiful.
Oh, you're also beautiful. Yes. Okay, so as mentioned, we'll just spill the tea. We'll discuss whatever that is like going on, and then we'll discuss some stuff that is also going on and might happen in the coming weeks within the campus. So, as mentioned, it's tea time. So we have a teapot. So we have topics here that we'll pick, and then we'll just discuss things. So that's the thing. So I'll take the first one, and whoever has something, just say something. Okay, online stuff that I found interesting. Yes,
I saw this thing this week, and it was like the Chase Bank infinite money glitch.
Yeah.
So it's basically you can like write a check, deposit at Chase. This is all down in the States too, right?
Yep,
we don't have Chase here, but you write a check and deposit it. So you write a check for like $100,000, deposit it, and then withdraw that. And everybody's like flexing like they got money and stuff like that, but that's bank fraud. Don't do that.
Yeah. I saw that, I think last night, and then they're like being chased because of that.
Yeah. I mean, they're on the hunt for them.
I feel like if you don't know that that's bank fraud and that it's not gonna work if you do it in your own account.
We were talking about it yesterday.
And everything that's not gonna work.
Yeah. No, not a good thing.
It's so funny.
Better not do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Other ones. Hopefully there's a cute one. Okay. Oh, things that you are excited about and why.
Okay, so I have a few things that I feel like I'm excited about.
Oh, cute.
I would say the first one I'm excited about is in, I think, 2 weeks. What's the date? Maybe like a week. The new season of Survivor starts, and I'm so excited. I watch it so often, every season, religiously. And me and my friends decided we're gonna do a like Survivor fantasy football draft type deal.
Nice.
So we're gonna get all the names of everyone, and we're gonna sit around. I think there's like over 5 of us, almost 10, just like close circle, and we're going to go around and draft Survivor players.
Nice.
And see who does the best, and there'll be points for different things, and obviously, you get certain points for what, and you get the most points if your player like wins or makes it to the finale. And I'm so excited because last year I really wanted to do it, and I started watching the season late, and I'm so excited because it's just so good.
I have a confession.
What?
Never watched Survivor.
What?
I did. I used to watch it the first few
seasons.
It's
so good. It's so good. It's unmatched. Like, there's no other show that like throws you on an island like that, and it's just like it's so iconic. Like, the host is just so, I love him.
Yeah,
Jeff
that's all I know is like
I love him so much.
Yeah, the thing that I remember
drop your buffs.
The thing that I remember watching it when I was younger is I was able to discover names of like countries and places I didn't know existed.
Yeah.
And they're so nice.
That was like Fear Factor for me.
I never watched Fear Factor. I always heard things that referred to Fear Factor, but I never watched it ever. So I wish I did.
I was a pretty young kid, so I probably shouldn't have been watching Fear Factor, but
kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But it's just like they don't make that like reality shows like that anymore.
Also, I have something. So something that I'm excited about. I think Jaden will agree as well. So I am looking forward to the new season of Heartstopper.
I'm so excited for Heartstopper, and like someone who didn't really discover the books before the show.
I didn't get to read the book.
I feel like, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I feel like I need to go and I need to read the books.
Yeah.
Because it's just kind of blown up. And the guy who plays Anthony in Bridgerton is on this season of Heartstopper. Not the
Yeah, I read about it.
You're like, I don't know what's going on.
True. No way, not Anthony.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Another thing that we were talking about earlier, Golden Bachelor and Golden Bachelorette. First season of that. So I don't know if you know what that is. You know Bachelor and Bachelorette, those shows. So they had the first season ever of the Golden Bachelor. He is a man in his, I want to say 70s.
Nice.
And he married, lived his whole life,
Yep.
and she passed away. So it makes you sob the whole time.
Same.
So then they get all these nice, beautiful, like also kind of in the same boat, like women around his age that come in to try and give him that second chance at love.
Oh,
And
that's cool.
it's
That's
really
cool.
wholesome. And like the way Bachelor and Bachelorette works is normally they pick, like let's say it was Golden Bachelor, and then all these women came in. Normally they'll pick a fan favorite out of the women, or like a lot of the times the runner-up, you would say. And then she's the Bachelorette for the next season. So it most likely is someone who was chosen from those women who didn't find love, and then they choose her, and that's how they go back and forth like that. So
I thought it would be like golden, like everybody picked their favorite, but it's like, no, they're in their golden years. Like,
It's-
this
I
is
thought,
sweet.
Golden Years at 6-0.
Bachelor All-Stars.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
Anyways, yeah.
But yeah.
Next topic. Okay, so we have one. The last one is, if you have something. Oh, this one is for me. Yeah, weird and shocking stuff that you found online. Okay, so yeah, the weird ones will always be mine. Okay, so I saw this article, Wells Fargo, the company. So a woman was found dead 4 days after she clocked in. She was in the vicinity.
What?
Yeah. And they didn't even tell the people that, okay, there was someone here, she died, and we found her like few days after. So they tried to, don't take my word for it, but they tried to cover the thing by not telling the people, because I think a few people raised that thing that, oh, it smells bad.
Funny.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seen it on all the shows, yeah.
So it happened end of August, just last month, and it's
God.
still being investigated, like the cause of death, whatever. But I read that she was 60 years old, and so
So
it's
it might have
happening.
been health or natural
Probably, but
causes
again,
related.
after 4 days.
Damn, that's sad.
Yeah. So, which
Yeah.
made me like think and reflect, and because this thing, it's we don't normalize it, but it's happening.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
Japan, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think also in.
I feel like watching it in shows like that, like let's say you're someone who regularly watches like Criminal Minds or like
Yep.
Law and
Yep.
Order, you kind of just get a little bit desensitized to not thinking those things are
Yep.
real because you see them in shows all the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I feel like people don't realize like then when it actually happens, they're like, oh, that's kind of crazy.
I don't know if it's like health reasons, or she
Yeah.
got overworked, or she was whatever.
Yeah.
But I just, it made me think that don't take my word for this, but act according to your pay grade. Don't overdo it. I mean, sorry, but I mean, prioritize your health,
Yeah.
mentally, physically, emotionally, and your family and the things that really matter.
100%. I was just talking to actually some of my family members about it, but like the future you're planning is not always guaranteed, right? And that's why, like, I mean, I could probably tell you three, or you two are into this too, but like, just live for today. You know what I mean? Like, make the most out of today.
Coming from Aaron.
Yeah, because tomorrow's not promised, right? It's not
Yep.
guaranteed, so we just.
This is what I tell myself when I go buy sushi for lunch every day.
Yes. She loves
I'm like,
sushi.
tomorrow's not promised. Sushi needs to be
Yeah.
my last meal.
Yeah, would I be
I'll
happy with
spend
that?
$30
Yes.
on lunch every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, 100%.
And also the reason why I mentioned working, because most of us are
Yeah.
working here as well, right? Studying and then working. So know your priorities, and
100%.
then love yourself first, because if you love money beyond other things, it's like gonna F you up. So yeah, I don't know if it works for other
Gonna F
people,
you.
right? Yeah.
As a fact.
Yeah, it's
As
a
a
fact.
fact.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Look at you giving wisdom.
Okay. Oh,
So good.
thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so what you're talking about before kind of reminds me. Do you guys watch like the documentary about like the Cecil Hotel that's in like LA?
No.
So it's like a hotel that's located on Skid Row. But like this girl went missing. Her name was Eliza Lamb. How have you guys not heard about this? See, this is like
I feel like I have.
and like they had like she never left the hotel. They couldn't find her for like forever. And like that's crazy.
I watched
That's
a documentary about this particular hotel, but I just forgot the name.
Yeah.
But probably it's like that. Then it's like in a very dodgy, like
I forget what the
location.
actual
I feel like I can't watch documentaries that much anymore. I used to be really into them, and I feel like nothing nowadays, not nothing, almost no like shows and movies keep my attention unless they're hyped up enough that I'm like looking forward and planning on watching it before it comes out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like I really struggle to like put something on and pay attention to it.
I feel like that's also partial. Like there's such a demand for like not just like movie studios or TV studios, but also like musicians to like constantly give your audience something, right? And so it's like if it takes you a year or two to make a season, then like people just kind of don't care so much about you anymore. But some shows have hype and people follow it no matter how long it takes them to come back.
Not to bring up Taylor Swift, but
this is it.
That's a very common thing in her fan community.
Yeah.
Is like there's this kind of trope. Someone will post something, and let's say you're going through and you see the comments, and people are like, "Okay, you can want this, you can think this, you can do all these things, but like, are we asking too much of her?"
Yeah.
And like, there's, I guess, in one of her songs, her newest single from her new album, she was like talking about going through heartbreak, and says, and the crowd was chanting more.
Yep.
Well, she
More
was like,
heartbreak?
more in terms of like they want more for her. They want this, they want that. While she's like going through stuff.
So many things. Yep.
Which like goes to show. I feel like although we can't keep our attention on certain things, we need to like sit back and be like, oh, we're actually asking too much of a lot of people.
Yeah, like our favorite artists, our favorite actors and actresses, like they're people.
Exactly.
They have lives and stressors too, right? Like
but I also feel like when they act like real people, we appreciate it more.
100%. It's
Which
so
is
much
like-
more genuine.
Yeah, that's which is what I do, and I always try to think of things like that. Like as much as I love Taylor Swift, I feel like I'm not. I see things online, and I'm like, that's not cool.
Yeah. Even when people like lose it on the paparazzi and stuff, I'm like, that's real.
Yeah.
Like that's real.
Like the whole Justin Bieber, like years ago, like like a paparazzi comes at him with the camera, this goes to his face. Your normal instinct is to swat it away. When something is someone you don't know is running after you and putting something close to your face, you swat it away, and it's like, why is he even being hated on for that? Like that doesn't
paparazzi.
Really
why you do that?
Exactly. Right.
Why you do that?
And now it makes me
horrible.
wonder, like how, because I'm not an artist, so how will I be able to handle fame and money and all these things happening? Because it fuels you, but then again, you should know there should be like
as much as like that's
boundary.
like most people's like want, like if I could be rich and famous, whatever. I don't think I can handle it.
I feel like
to be honest.
Into the category of like you always want what you don't have.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Like we're not famous and like recognizable by anybody.
Yeah.
That's what we want. But like someone who is, they're like Taylor Swift, for example. She's like, I wish I could go somewhere and have people not know who I am and like lose their mind. But it's tough, right? It's tough.
So two things, because I read in one of the self-help books that I used to read that when you wish for something, you should be ready for it as well. If you're wishing for success, you should know.
You should be ready for it because of manifestation.
And I heard from a cute friend of mine yesterday that, I was born to be rich and be famous. So I'm like, yes, I believe you.
I was born this way.
That was me.
Yeah, so let's talk about things that are happening or just happened within the campus. So in the coming weeks as well, and then just happened recently. So one of the good things that happened recently is the Student Association, we had a rebrand. So we have a new logo, which I will beam up and flash. And this is our old logo. Yeah, tribute
Yeah.
to our legacy
Old
logo.
logo.
Yeah, old logo. So we will replace that as well. But I hope you guys like our new branding. What can you say about our new
Yeah,
branding?
I was gonna say I feel like we should talk about why.
Yeah.
I felt like over the past few years, like obviously I've worked here for 3 years now. There's been so many changes, whether it's like the events that we do, the types of students that we get, like just a very intense wave of change that felt like it didn't fit with the branding that we had. And like as a marketing student, you want to slowly transition into something that like fits your audience better.
True.
And now we have bright fun colors
Yay.
and a nice logo that looks like so many different things to so many different people.
Yep.
Whether it's a speech bubble or a person jumping
Yep.
or like it looks like a lot of different things to a lot of different people. So I feel like this matches us more and what we want to accomplish and is a lot more timeless.
Yep.
No, I think it's a definitely necessary update. Like the old one's not bad, obviously. Our legacy logo, it did exactly what we needed it to do for like a decade or more. But
Exactly.
It's giving business vibes. It's
True.
not giving
I think
Students,
like
young.
it's not giving
youthful.
students
Yeah,
fun,
yeah.
fresh. You know?
yeah, but definitely I think once we cross the point of like 2020, and it's like it needs to be kind of like modern, fresh, fun.
Exciting.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep.
Especially for what we do.
Yep. We also have a new website, refreshed website. Yep. And I think Jaden will be happy to discuss like some few stuff, new swags.
Yes. Oh my God. Okay. So this year, obviously at orientation, we had handed out our cute canvas tote bags with their logo on it in all of our different bright, funky colors. And then now, soon throughout the semester, we're handing out cute, nice hoodies with funky color combos, like the blue with our logo on yellow, and a bright mint green with our logo on it in pink. And it's just very cute. And I feel like we'll slowly go more into just doing a lot of different swag and merch and trying to cater to everyone so that they can like wear it and want to wear it and want to like represent us and you know.
And that's the thing is like we're also representatives of the students. So when they wear that, that's even better for what we do, right? Because we're trying to represent them, but we also want them to represent what we do.
Yeah, let me just go back to the logo. So we have a logo, a main one, which is the teal, and we also have them in different colors. Which one is your favorite? Variation wise.
I mean, I want to say the blue, not the teal, but the blue color is probably, I want to say it's my favorite, but that'd be a little biased because it is the color for clubs and I manage student clubs, so that would be a little. I do really like how it looks in the mint green now. It's like the front facing front desk staff and front desk services are like that mint green color. So I love how it looks. But I don't think I have a favorite.
Me, I'm leaning. I like the pink and the yellow. Yeah, for some reason. Yeah.
I love the black and white. I just like the black and white.
Oh, black and white.
But I think that the red and white looks really good too. Like putting that white logo on a red shirt looks awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Solid
Like the
color.
board was wearing their red t-shirts at orientation.
Yeah, they
and
popped.
anytime they're doing anything, any event that they do, they're just like out in front of the students wearing them. They look so good and so noticeable. And all of us in our different colored t-shirts at every single event look so good.
I wonder if we should throw up that photo of the engaged team from orientation.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Let's.
Now?
I'll beam that up. Yeah. Speaking of orientation day, how was orientation day?
So good.
It was
good.
crazy.
So good.
Yeah, there was so many people, but it was awesome. It was really, really good to see some old faces that I knew, but also see some like new people that I'm gonna have classes with. I found
Oh, yeah,
out.
your friend. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Students.
Yeah.
They look so young and they're all so tall.
I was telling our friends
just like-
over at the SA here that I felt personally we had lesser people and it was less, I mean, fun.
Yep.
And more, we have activities and all those things.
Yep.
But it felt like quieter in a way.
Yeah, I felt like compared to last year, some people say it may be quieter. I don't think there was less people. It felt a little more in order. Like I felt like
That
just
should be
last
it.
year
Yep,
was a
yep.
little more chaotic. Not to say that that's a bad thing or a better thing. It really just depends. but I feel like there was a little more organization in terms of a lot of the students knew where they were supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like, the volunteers and the staff were really good at bringing all the new students to where they're supposed to be and letting them know how to get around the campus. And I felt like it was just more organized, and it went so smoothly that it almost seems quieter.
Yep. So how was your experience, Aaron?
It was good. I was at the table a lot of the time. It was really cool. Everybody was,
you were doing
everybody
that.
was
Yeah.
stoked to
That
get
was
the
your
water bottles
station.
and hoodies.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we got water bottles too. We never talked about the water bottles.
Yeah.
New funky colors for those too, but everyone was gunning for that hoodie. We did like a little trivia wheel, so you're basically answering questions about like the essay or the school or our events and stuff like that, and it was pretty good. It was awesome.
I was happy to see like new faces, cute ones. You know who you are. Yeah, but yeah, we interviewed a few, but I thought they're cute. So, anyways, yeah, moving on. So, what are the things that they should look forward that we are looking forward to this month?
This month,
Aaron, yeah.
for myself, 24th, we're going to a Blue Jays game. That's going to be awesome. They're playing the Boston Red Sox, so like division rivals. And then we've also managed to plan this year on Dollar Dog Night. So like
Which is
a
nice.
loonie for a hot dog. That's awesome.
Hot dog loonies.
Nice.
Limit of 4 each though. Like those are going to buy quick for some of us, but that's okay.
Yeah, cute.
Yeah.
Anything. Oh, Jaden, you just had your 7 days giveaway, right?
Yes, I just had my 7 days
What did
giveaway.
you give away?
Just chose all the winners. So for 7 days straight, we give out packages every day, and they kind of just get more chaotic, more, I would say, higher up in price, just worth more. And we gave away a back to school package, which is like some school essentials and things like that. Some wellness stuff. We gave away a bunch of concert tickets, four for tickets for 2 different concerts.
Sick.
And then the last prize was an iPad. Yeah.
I
so,
remember like joining last year's.
Yeah.
I didn't get paid, so because I wasn't an employee then, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know how it. Yeah, but again,
But last year's was also really, really good.
Yep,
The
yep.
last prize was an Apple Watch. And I feel like next year we're going to do something a little bit bigger.
Yep.
Maybe something a little more useful. We'll obviously think about that. But yeah, it went really well. It went really well.
E-bike,
so
yes
many
or
people
no?
loved it. People were entering, commenting, asking us questions. I just want to engage
Yep.
as much people as we can on our social media.
E-bike
so.
for next year, yes or no?
That's what I was thinking. Like an e-bike,
That'd be sick.
moped, a bicycle, vibes.
With like a little basket so people can go to the
Maybe
groceries
electric
and stuff with
scooter.
it. Yeah.
Something like that. Just something, help you get around.
Yep.
That's fine.
Yeah, I think any other activities that are coming
Food
up?
Truck Friday
Oh, yeah.
is
Yep.
coming up. So we'll have a bunch of different diverse food truck
Yay.
companies that are local that want to come to students, that want to serve their food to you and help our students and our new population learn what local foods are good. 'Cause it's always good to go to local places, local businesses, everything like that. So have a bunch of different ones come to our campus, and including Beaver Tails.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about
Yeah,
because I
and-
remember last year. Yep.
Yeah, I have one is pizzas. You'll see.
Yep.
It's great. But they're gonna come to campus.
Can't spill the
serve
beans
our
too much.
students- Yeah, I don't want to say too much
Exactly.
about it.
Yep,
But
yep.
they'll come to campus. They'll serve their food.
It's gonna be
and
fun.
At a good price and have a good day. And it'll also be Spirit Day on campus. So we'll kind of go hand in hand with Spirit Day to just celebrate and have a lot of things going on the campus, which is really nice.
Yep.
And is that out back of the pub?
Yes. So where the pub is, right beside,
Yep.
kind of outside of the gym, where our big field is, where we normally have orientation and all of our big events like that. It'll be in the field, and they'll be all parked there. Enough room to like sit down and eat. Students can mingle, hang out outside. It should still be nice out because it'll still be September. Hopefully, it'll be nice out.
Yeah, and hopefully the bees are gone.
They should be gone.
Yeah,
These
hopefully.
should be gone.
Yeah, I remember
Because-
orientation day.
Everyone getting stung was brutal.
Everything was fun except for the bees.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I mean, they're welcome.
I mean,
Everyone welcome, right?
I mean, anyways, for me, we have tea time, so you'll see more of us, like the 3 of us, hopefully, plus Emily, next episode. We'll be talking about things outside and within campus, and I'll be asking around people different things, like how happy you are, or how what are your thoughts about certain things and those little things. More engaging content, entertaining and educational, informative. So yeah. And before we wrap, I just want to know, what are your, as you know, not freshies here at SLC, what are your last few things or reminders to those who are just, freshies who just moved here?
For people who are just coming into the college, and this goes for domestic and international students, is your network. If you can build a solid network, you're gonna have such a good time here. You're gonna enjoy yourself way more versus if you just kind of draw back and stay to yourself. Got a lot of really good people here, and I like SLC so much because it gives a big town kind of feel with the college, but then everybody still has like kind of a little town mentality where it's like
It's such a
people
good
do
like
genuinely
college
care.
town.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
there's just people everywhere. There's so many people to meet.
Yep.
So many people, like, you think you've met everyone, and like if you're someone who struggles to like meet people and meet friends, you think you've met everyone. You have not. There's people out there for you and who want to meet you.
Yep.
And there's so much going on that like the opportunities are endless for meeting
Yeah.
new people and making new friends, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, network, ask around, and meet people. That's why we're. And also, if you need some stuff or if you have questions, you can always
Pop up and see us.
pop up,
Yeah.
pop here. Yep.
Come see us. Come
Pop
to the
by.
front desk.
Yep.
The front desk with any questions on the second floor.
Yep. Second floor. Yep.
Always go there. Email us. We're
Yeah.
always free.
We're very responsive.
When
as
we're
well.
not in class.
Or if you
Exactly.
or if you,
Yeah, yeah.
if you see us walk in the halls and we don't look like we're in too much of a rush, stop us and say hi.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I always look like I'm in a rush.
Yeah, we're always here. The student association is always here for you guys. So yeah, and that's it.
We love you.
Fun chat we had there. Yep.
And that's the tea.
And that's the tea. That's all the tea that you have for today with our teapot. Next time we will have cups. So yeah, don't worry. Yes, it will get better. Thanks, guys. See you again next time. Bye.